Okay, after some mysteries about how Twitch is actually working, looks like we're live. Welcome back to Hormuz. There's a lot that I would actually like to continue to do with this campaign, and there's 100 years to go. But for reasons that will be apparent tomorrow, we will probably have to finish this one off today. And I think the adequate thing that we need to deal with is the current Master of the Seas, Great Britain. They're big and strong, which doesn't sound right for a Great Britain, but we are playing on very hard mode, a point that I've been keen to stress throughout this entire campaign. And a Great Britain that is normally so easy to smash is currently boasting, 167,000 total standing army, with tons of manpower, plenty of cannons, and I'm sure their economy is doing just fine. Well, we take a look at that. Second in the world in economy, they're doing better than me, they've got more prestige than me. Where in the world did all my prestige go? I think the answer is all that westernizing I was doing to try to keep up in tech. We're getting there. I guess westernizing would have actually hurt me, since I could have spent those many points on just keeping my tech up while staying Muslim, but hey, I wanted to get up to scratch. After all, there will be no more westernization on this stream ever again, thanks to Rights of Man hitting the shelves very soon. So where do we stand with Great Hormuz? Our goal is to get all the islands. So we're going to be canning it today. I don't think we'll be managing that, but in the end, our taking the Aragonese Islands is taking Crete and Cyprus or Poland ever really going to be that tough? I don't think so. No, what I want to do is curb stomp Great Britain, sink their navy, and occupy their lands to show that I am the uncontested master of the seas. At least that's where I think I'm going to try to take it, trying being the operative word, because Great Britain isn't just a powerful man on the land, but if we check them out on the high seas, they have a lot of heavy ships, 52 of them. Might look like I have a lot more, but my heavy ships are outdated, inferior, and he is going to stomp me. So he's got diplomatic tech 24 to my 22. Thankfully that doesn't give him extra morale until the next tech, which I'm sure he's not far away from. And also if he gets that next tech, he'll be enjoying 3-deckers. I don't want him hitting Diplotech 25, but he probably will. It's not like he has ideas to flesh out or anything. He has 42 of them, we only have 35. It's been a harsh run for Hormuz, but despite the entire world hating us, we're doing just fine. And that aggressive expansion ain't no thing. We managed to take islands over here as well, mostly to extend our range and just to show Brandenburg that they might be king with the cannons, but when it comes to the high seas, nobody's stopping us. That said, though, they are on our borders, and that truce isn't going to last much longer. In fact, it expires in a few months. So how about we unmothball our heavies here and put them out to sea. They can automatically regenerate whilst at sea. That said, though, they'll probably regenerate faster if they're over in Fien. It does have the Grand Shipyard after all. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to unpause for starters. Don't think we have any real threats at the moment. Naturally, nobody is considering us a rival. I think I might upgrade these ships as well. They're already at low strength, and I can get 2-deckers, and this is the bulk of my heavy fleet. So yeah, I think I will upgrade all ships here. Ridiculously expensive, but hey, at least now we have 2-deckers. And so how's that doing on our treasury? Not very nice, really. Not very nice at all. Fijianagar's westernizing, presumably off of us. And I know money isn't that great, but I'll probably build more ships anyway. I'm going to want 30 new heavies all queued up right here. Goodbye, money. I knew you well. That's a joke, didn't know it well at all. So thankfully, these ships will get repaired in no time. And I am beyond caring about how these guys are doing, so we can make the Emirs like us, I guess. Oh no, the Ulema don't like us. Well, they're not about to drink 600 of my bloody ducats, so they can just get out of my face. Now, how do we deal with Great Britain? I will concede I have not put a lot of thought into that one. At least Ming no longer rival us. I guess that'll be down to the westernization. I'm going to put it down to that. It's probably going to strip us of our rivals as well, though. Subarctic islands, poor oppressed Greenlanders. Nothing green about this land, look at it. Okay, so if Ming is no longer a valid rival, we've already nailed Great Britain as a rival. I guess Brandenburg is the obvious one, since we will absolutely, without a doubt, be going to war with them again. We're going to lose a lot of PP this way, because we won't be sending privateers against our enemies. Bit of a shame, at least we get to eclipse people. Yeah, it still says sending privateers against Vijayanagara, but then they're still our rival. Good for us. Don't really have any free diplomats to pull that guy home. I still think I want to have my diplomat working on you, Brandenburg, because I want those claims. I still kind of want claims on you as well. I'm not sure if I care so much about Great Britain, but I'm doing it anyway. And I think I already have my claims on Haiti. I got one, that's one more than necessary, so I will take this diplomat back home. And this is what I've really been wanting. Ka-ching. Advanced Casus Belli. I'd be a fool not to use it. We got nationalism against many people, won't be using it because those are mainland provinces. What's perhaps a bit more important is that we have imperialism against the likes of Iceland. I want to take over Iceland. It's a nice island that deserves to belong to the Hormuz. It takes 100 days for that diplomat to come home, it's just crazy. Right, thankfully Finn does not give us attrition here. There's plenty of space for my men. And yeah, I'm going to be declaring war on the Icelandic very, very soon. In fact, it would make a whole lot of sense to be getting that army of mine up there. The cogs are looking good, the heavies probably look good enough. Yeah, plenty good enough. And I won't need many to deal with Iceland of that, I'm fairly certain. 12 is probably 12 more than necessary, so get yourself paid for and up there. We're making a profit, but only barely. That's probably going to change when I have my when I have even more of my ships over there. And we're getting a treasure fleet at long last because big Hormuz struck gold. Alright, let's head on up there. Iceland needs to die. We don't quite have supply range because we haven't finished off these colonies yet, but we will. Can't you use nationalism for the Greek islands? Well, there is a thought. I am part of the Turkish group, but that's not going to work for the Greek islands. Oh, was that a joke? It's probably a joke. These guys have been sitting here for the longest time doing absolute buggery, so I think I'll cancel their mission and have them instead privateer somewhere else. Can I privateer up around here yet? I would like to, so please try it. So let's revoke that embargo, much as I hate you, Ming. So we're just jiving over here in Iceland, ice cold Iceland. Oh, I'll need that diplomat to get home again. Jake, how's your Swedish lessons going? I had 13 weeks of Swedish lessons a long time ago, and I forsook everything. A little bit of piety would be nice, but I'm not out to spend 478 ducats going there, so I guess we lose a touch of piety. But we can regain some of that by taking the capital, Reykjavik. Get over there, my glorious soldiers. Oh wait, wrong campaign. Crunch. I'm not looking for trade companies. I don't trade around here, and I can't do it here since it's the same continent. Is this even part of the trade? Trading malarkeys? Oh, it is. Aha. Right, I could, but why would I, really? Can't do it for state provinces, of course. So I'll crush you, and I will crush you, and then all this will be mine. We have more than enough cannons to just utterly take all of this. And it's nice to be making some money, I just don't like me having so many overheads that of the 205 ducats I earn, only 9 of them go into the coffers, and when I have 30 more of these, that's going to cost me an additional... Yeah, how much is one heavy ship? 5, oh god, that's an additional 15 ducats a month expense that it appears I don't have. Brutal. Come on, there's nobody there. Just storm the bloody place. Check how much dosh does Iceland have? Hopefully loads. Well, it's not loads, but I'll be taking it anyway. Could release Norway out of them. So, Great Britain have caught us already. They probably really don't like us. It's difficult to blame them. Yeah, can we just not have this siege go on? Just kill the buggers here. May as well use our superior general here. Oh well, but having 2 will negate that crossing, and nah, we're fine. Neither of you have siege anyway. You no longer take attrition because we border a coastal province that we have occupied. Goodbye, Iceland. The fact that they broke my front row. My troops are just made of cardboard. It's disgraceful. Still, it'll all fall. They always do. I can take some more of their money. This is one COD war you will not be winning. So, I will also be taking down the Danes, but that's just par for the course by this point. But we can take it easy. I mean, first comes... Oh man, better get our increased prestige from naval battles. Jump. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But yes, away you go. I'm taking all your money and I'm taking your lands. Done and done right. I'd be as well just coring the whole place. Nice to know I have a fort here. I'm not sure I want this fort here. Don't think I care about this fort here, so away it goes. I would like to increase autonomy so I don't have to care about this land ever, but well, that's some surprisingly large amounts of development. Man, part of me really does not want to have to deal with coring that, but I started, so I guess I'll have to finish. The thing is, I really need to tech up an admin because it's burning a hole in my wallet. Look at that corruption. It's incredible how much I have to spend to root out corruption. They corrupt my officials, I had an event, I've got overextension, my research is unbalanced. I have to spend so much rooting out corruption, it's just horrific. But it is what it is, moaning won't change that. Killing the Danes might, so we should try that. They don't appear to have any forts on these, so I would like the islands first and foremost. My heavies can take care of them if they come out to play here. So that means I will split you into 3. Everybody get onto the boat so we can be FOBs. And away we go. And let's strike those Danes before they get themselves any friends. Nobody likes Danes, they don't deserve friends. Don't like them sinking my pirate fleet though. How are they defeating my pirate fleet so easily? I don't think I want to know. Oh, but I'll show them for that. Such a good opportunity to just go and destroy them here and now. 11th and... wait, what? I get there on the 19th of March, they go away on the 11th of March. I can only assume there's another fleet that's going in there, but I'm not in the business of hunting them down right now. I just want to take their islands. And whilst I would love to say nobility can't be bought, I do like those ducats. No, I guess we can't be bought. We need admin and pretty badly. Oh god damn it. There were things I needed to do this evening, but then DDR Jake started streaming. I encourage you to keep doing those things. Be a productive member of society. Guess I should start putting the Danish devils under blockade. Yeah, looking at them, they cannot hope to defeat me. Well, I haven't looked at their army. It's as big as the one I'm sending against them. Perhaps I should bring some help from over here. I mean, these guys are really surplus to requirement, and they are going to deserve to be across here anyway. I'm not worried about naval attacks anytime soon. Guess I could, would, and should have you up here. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Alternatively, I could go and launch myself into somewhere nice and defendable, somewhere like their capital that's full of mountains. The Danish do not have defensive ideas. They have quantity, they have quality. Ah, there's their army. I mean, I could still make myself at home in the mountains. No law against that, probably. Don't you have any Asian islands where trade companies would make sense? I don't think I can do that since that's my home continent, Asia. I don't seem to remember changing that. And let's take these provinces for example. Oh well. Damn, I thought we changed that. Oh well. It is what it is. Now, where's the port for this province? It's here, so... Gonna put it under sea, under blockade rather, and then hope that we just take this really quickly. Oh. At least we've rightfully converted the people of Adventure Island. Wrong patch, Jake. Max literally showed you a screenshot of the evidence he came the other day, as if I was watching that. And to my credit, I do play 118 tons, so that's how it works there. Good to know you guys have plenty of supply over there. And this is also good. What isn't so good is that Brandenburg are now defender of the Protestant faith. Guess Catholic just don't have a defender of the faith, but that works out fine for me. And you're not worth 100 ducats to me, Vani. What kind of name is Vani? Jake, are you playing with the rights of man? If no, is it where to play two different builds of the... Oh, is it weird to play two different builds? Yeah, it's pretty weird. It throws you off all the time. And thank goodness I'm not playing Rights of Man, or else I'd get chastised for that pretty hard. Alright, I need that admin power so badly. Let's stop paying through our nose for corruption. Our unbalanced research. The Danes have military tech 25, and even though it would give me back all that root out corruption expenses, I'm tempted to get it, otherwise their cannons are just going to blast through mine. Tempted, I'm doing it. I'm going to need it eventually anyway. All I need out of these guys are these 3 islands that... I don't even need all 3, but I've started, so I'll finish. I will take them. But I'm going to need their capital, or else they're not going to be very impressed with me. Unfortunately, it's taken forever to take that. Bang, it's ours. Do I march right in? Only if they would run away. They don't seem to want to run away. They are... in the know that they can just stop us. At least I can go into sogging. Sogging. Alright, that's good. They just run away. I just need to take this this beautiful province. Never been to Sogging, never will. Sounds like a hellhole. Sogging. Check what happens if you do a Johan, then I deny that it ever happened. Okay, well, that was easy. I don't even have to take this horrible province, but I probably will. Just to show the Danes that they were never, ever a consideration for us. And looking at it... Oh, is this Danish? I mean, I really shouldn't pass up an island. I also really can't be arsed to take care of it. Well, why don't I send a couple of my finest men down there to deal with it. Dutch, who, as usual, are not much, have things to say about us. I want to build up a spy network in GB, though. Let's take it. Jake, you need that naval battle prestige. You make a good point. Also need that piety. Hello, Danish Navy. I hear you spent a lot of time, resources, money, and trees trying to build a decent navy. Well, that's what I think of it. I think it's worth the 0.18 prestige I get for it. What a joke nation, Danes. They're going to try and take their fort back. Well, good for them. Actually, I don't even have to occupy this province to take it, since there's no fort in the area. I just want that, all your money, preferably your war reparations, and Gotland is mine now and forever. Could probably release your... Nah, I kind of want you to infight with the Brandenburgs. Looks good, except for that overextension it's going to give me. This will not give me overextension, of course, because we're too good. Lovely. Just lovely. Or is this where I find out that this isn't an island at all? No, it is. It's got some pretty good everything, actually. Increase autonomy so that I hopefully don't have to worry about rebels here. I'm sure it's not going to work out like that. And then 3 provinces where I'm going to have to core. Unfortunately, of course, local nobility. Granted, I have that myself, but still, yeah. Oh well, it happens. This province, I'm not so sure I care about coring right now. I've got other things that I need to do with it. Like erecting a big, badass fort. Level 8 fort sounds about right. It'll take 30 months, make it so. After all, I have one target right now, and that is to utterly destroy the British. You guys need to get back here too. And my boats should be done. Let's go and have a look at them. Boy, those are some sexy looking 2-deckers. But they are not so useful over here. I'm going to need them over here to spy on the Brits. Jake, leave that exiled army on vacation in picturesque Sogin. I don't think picturesque could ever describe a place called Sogin. Not really sure I want my army over here either. I mean, the only possible thing they can do is repel an invasion here. I have a staggering 13 heavies on point to do that. 13 heavies that I would actually like to upgrade for the occasion. Perhaps I shouldn't be paying my men here. I need money desperately. Tempted to also drop my fleet maintenance. But if I do that, I don't know. Repair speed goes down, morale goes way down, trade power goes down. But it's one of the only ways I can really save loads of money, and we are entering a time of peace and prosperity. And I can't see much use for an army over there except for dealing with revolts. And here's hoping we don't have any of those. Let's just leave Asia wide open. Still really want to upgrade this fleet though, it's just sitting there. We go all in. Jake, Britain claims Orkney belongs to Great Britain. That sounds like justification to annex the whole island. Yeah, border friction, clearly. They've sent one too many ferries over to Orkney. Right, here's really hoping that I can actually gain a bit of cash. Oh yeah, corruption. Need that admin tech, but I also need those cores. I also have a French colonist. Ah, hey look, a colony. If I take it though, I get a core on it. I'm not so sure I'm hot on that idea. Are there any islands that I don't mind having a core on? Or maybe some still profitable islands over here? No, that's a joke. I don't like the Kurils not being mine though. I don't think those 500 men are going to rise up against me anytime soon. I should be looking for places to make savings though. Like this, I don't need a fort here. Probably don't need a fort here. Why is that grayed out? Probably because I can't afford to upgrade it. Still, it should go. Oh, right, it was Nope, still confused. Well, it doesn't matter. Away it all goes. I need to save money. Come to think of it, I was paying for these forts for so long. I bet I intended to get rid of them. But, never came back to that line of thought. Yeah, they can all just go. This fort actually has a purpose, to stop the Chinese from coming in and ruining my day. But, let's live dangerously. The capital fort does serve quite a purpose, though. Brotherhood's been at it, sub for 14 months, and he says that money is just a number after all. Now, there's a phrase that we used to bat around all the time. Oh, militarist Vijayanagar. As if you haven't declared war on me enough times already. I'm confident enough in my 13 war galleons here and my other war galleons here, but I would quite like to upgrade them, even though it costs all my money. No, don't want to that much though. I think we'll still beat any enemies that come our way. Have you embargoed Brandenburg already? Patience, patience. That said though, you guys are apparently privateering the North Sea, but you just can't manage it. Why don't you privateer something worth doing like Lübeck? And whilst we're at it, I don't like you. Have an embargo. That should make a decent amount of difference. Brandenburg and Vijayanagar giving us plenty of embargo power, privateer power rather. But if I could just privateer Great Britain a bit harder, then we'll be fine. And we will be once we get some of these cores. So how are you guys looking? Probably hate that whole open water thing. So how about, and it's just a crazy thought, how about you don't take the atrocious sea zones? Great idea, Jake, they say. Gotland deserves to be our proper religion. Honestly, I would like to culturally enrich Adventure Island, but it looks like they got separatism for another 15 years, and I'm not babysitting that issue. Great Britain are still not at Diptech 25, which does me a decent favour. Vijayanagar will continue to do lots of spy actions on us, because they hate us. Don't know why, we're such likeable fellows. So these are our two-deckers, eh? I feel like they deserve to be mothballed right now, save us even more money. Heck, this fleet could probably also be mothballed. I just have to save money pretty desperately everywhere I can. And with them mothballed, I could probably bring this back up. I just need to have you actually defend us here. And that way we get some more of our trade power back. I do not like the prestige situation. That's a nice buff to Britain. Well, actually that's not too bad if they just sit there at 0 prestige. That's what we're looking for. Barely gives them one little percentage of morale bonus over us. Jake, Portugal seems weak. Time to grab the Azores. Aye, but Portugal's always going to be weak. There's no hurry there. What I want to do is prove